A very good morning to you on this cold Thursday morning. This is John with your second crystal webinar of the year. Megs did the first one. And talking about Megs, thank you, Megs, for putting together the slides for today's webinar. Yeah, thank you for joining us. This is a great opportunity just to give you a quick update and overview of some news from Crystal and what's happening for the future. Now, I'm classing this as my birthday webinar because yesterday was my birthday, so it's spilling over in today. So, yeah, gifts and bottles of gin and presents are greatly accepted. I only jest. What I thought would give you an update of latest news from Crystal. And 2022 has been on sale for a while now, but I just wanted to focus on the river cruise program for 2022 because there's lots of new and different things happening with new itineraries and new ports of call. I know I keep banging on about the Crystal River product, but I always say if there was one thing to take away from today or in general about the Crystal River product is just remember we've got those 4 brand new Rhine class ships sailing between the Rhine and the Danube, but only 100 people on each one. That's all we put, 100 guests on each ship. It's really 106, but it just sounds so much more classy just to say only 100 guests on each of the river ships. So yeah, lots of new ports of call, overnight stays, and we've also got the pre and post land programs as well. So not only the voyage, some great overnight stays, but also the land programs as well. What I thought I wanted to talk about now, which actually these have been really popular over the last couple of the weeks, is we've got a reduced deposit promo on the ocean sailings and on the river ships. And the ocean reduced deposit program, it's only £100 deposit per person. Now this runs till the end, 4th of March, but lots of choice of different itineraries. And the guys in the office have produced a couple of A4 PDFs, which if you haven't got a copy of, just give me or the office a shout. We can either post some hard copies to you or send you the PDF. It lists all the sailings linked into the promotion, and there's some cracking little med voyages on there with some really good lead-in prices. In fact, I'll give you the one that I'm sailing on in August, which is it's a 7-nighter from Barcelona to Monte Carlo on Crystal Serenity. And that leads in at £2,300 per person, which, break it down, is fantastic value for money, and it's great airlift into Barcelona or out of Nice. So easy peasy. And I just wanted to mention actually that we can do all the airlift for you at Crystal as well as the sailing, but we also have a great working relationship with all our tour operator partners. So if you wanted to do some low-cost carriers the day before, get them out and get them back, you can do your Crystal booking through all our tour operator partners. Reduced deposits on ocean and also reduced deposits on river, and it's only £385 per person. I don't know where Crystal came up with this £385 from. Would have been much more simpler, £300 or 350, but 385. But there it is. So reduced deposits on ocean and river, and those nice Crystal follows out there will probably know it's Crystal's 30th anniversary this year. So we are the oldest, longest established ultra luxury cruise line. Can't believe Crystal have been going 30 years. I've done my 5 years with them, and that's absolutely flown by as well. But lots of benefits that Crystal are putting together because of the 30th anniversary. So guests who've already sailed with Crystal before, Crystal Society members, they get extra benefits, and new to Crystal guests also get benefits as well. And then we have the various promos that we run. So the best available suites, the book now savings. We will always have book now savings. We have the Crystal Flex Fares, whereby you pay in full and you get your stateroom suite assigned 24 hours before sailing. And then we always have the getaways on ocean as well. So there's lots of choice of promos and offers out there. Again, if you find them a bit too much, just give the girls a call in res and they will steer you to the best available rate on a particular voyage. Just to touch on, we've got tons of brochures out there at the moment, and that's the nice thing about the diversity of the Crystal product, which I think sets us apart from our other competitors out there within the 6-star market, in that we have got the ocean, we have got the river product, we have got the Crystal River product, and we now or soon will have in August Crystal Endeavour. So yeah, lots of beautiful brochures. If you need copies, either give me, Megs, Nat, or just send an email to sales@Cruise Portfolio. So yeah, lots of choice of brochures. Just touch on a couple of upcoming events. Elaine, I know in the office, is working on some more regional crystallized events for 2020. We trialed them last year at various places around the UK, reasonably successful. So we are going to repeat them again this year, but we're just trying to look at new venues and places to go. So I would think probably by the next webinar in March, we will have some places and dates for you to put in your calendar and diary. The next webinar is by Mick on the 5th of March. Mick is currently sunning himself, hopefully, in the Seychelles. Lucky old Mick. And then the next April webinar will be done by my colleague in the south, Nat Reed. But yeah, keep your eyes peeled for future up and coming crystallized events. What we thought now, Megs has just put together a handful of voyages just to give a bit of focus on what's out there that might ring a few bells or float your boat, as they say, because it's something a bit different. The first one we just wanted to touch on was a Crystal Serenity voyage in April, so only a couple of 3 months away. Rome to Monte Carlo, leading in with a cruise-only fare of £2,700 per person. Nice little itinerary with a couple of nice overnight stays in Barcelona and then in Monte Carlo at the end of the voyage. A river voyage, yeah, you always get a few river voyages from us. This is a 2nd of May sailing, 7 nights on Crystal Marla from Budapest to Wilshofen, and again some nice overnight stays in Vienna and Wilshofen, leading in at just under £4,000 per person. And some more top picks from Megs. This is quite a nice little voyage. This 13 nights Amsterdam to Barcelona in August. So hopefully some nice weather in August. And it's a bit of it's a different type of sailing. This might appeal to some of your clients out there. Again, you've got a nice overnight in Honfleur, 2 overnights in Bordeaux. So what an opportunity to go and taste some of the wine from that particular region. And then a nice little overnight in Lisbon. And that, again, for 13 nights, leading in just under £4,000. Great value for money. Again, romantic ride, 7 nights Amsterdam to Basel in July. Again, hopefully you're going to get some beautiful weather. A nice overnight in Amsterdam to start off the cruise, an overnight in Koblenz, and then finishing off with an overnight in Basel. And for that 7-nighter, 3,700 lead-in. Now this I think this voyage must be a reasonably full voyage, judging by that lead-in price. So yeah, great opportunity for a 7-nighter on Debussy. Now, Crystal Esprit, we always talk about Crystal Esprit in Europe, but at this time of year, between January and March, Crystal Esprit is in the beautiful Seychelles. I'm just looking at that voyage now. You're going to have to be quick to get this voyage because you've got to jump on the ship tomorrow. Yeah, good grief. But this highlights that, yeah, lots of choice of voyages in the Seychelles, as I say, between January and March this year. And Mick, God love him, our Lord and Master, our head of sales, Mick, he was due to sail on Crystal Esprit for a big wedding anniversary, but unfortunately, Crystal chartered the ship. So it's a real hard life. So Mick's having to spend 2 weeks at a beautiful resort on the Seychelles. So don't forget, next time you see Mick, mention about his beautiful trip on Crystal Esprit, or maybe not. I'm not saying he's sore about it. Now, this is the final pick is on Crystal Endeavour, which is the new Crystal expedition ship, which some of you might have seen. There was some great footage over Christmas and New Year of Endeavour coming out the shipyard in Germany and being put in the water for the first time. So Endeavour maiden voyage is in August this year, doing Russian Far East and Japan. But this is a cracking little voyage that Megs has picked out over Christmas and New Year for any of your clients that want to spend the holiday period down under. So this is a Christchurch to Tasmania voyage for 15 days, and you're going to see all the New York celebrations under Sydney Harbour Bridge. I think the momentum on Endeavour is starting to ramp up, because I think people are realising it is going to be a lovely piece of kit, and it's something that people always want to sail on a new ship, and the imagery and pictures of what Endeavour is going to look like is going to be pretty special. And when we talk about an expedition ship, it's not always the Arctic or the Antarctic. Endeavour's going to do some beautiful itineraries, real exploration type itineraries. So yeah, get hold of the new Crystal Endeavour brochure. And then finally, we always have our little incentives running every month. So Elaine's been very kind. She's found a big supply of lifestyle vouchers. So £75 lifestyle voucher for every 2020 med sailing booked between, well, it was the 1st of February, but until the 29th of February. And you don't have to do any work on this. Once you've done your booking, the office will pick it up. You'll be added to the system and your vouchers will be sent out automatically. So you don't have to ring or fill in any forms to get hold of your vouchers. We will do it automatically, all from the London office. So good luck. And then, as always, you can always keep in contact with what's going on within Crystal through the cruise portfolio and my photos on my travels. That's it. Do you know, I'm almost on time. Megan is going to be so pleased with me, because normally I rattle on for a good half an hour, but I've done my 50 minutes, which was my allotted time. Finally, I just want to say, firstly, thank you for tuning in. Secondly, thank you for your ongoing support of Crystal. We've had a great 4 weeks up to now, booking wise. So things are okay. Unfortunately, we've got lots of madness and issues in Asia. But apart from that, we're doing really, really well. So yeah, thank you for your support. If you need anything, either send Megs or send a note down the line, or give me a shout, or give Natalie a shout in the south, and I'll see you on my travels. But thanks for tuning in, and see you all soon. Take care. Bye-bye.